Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working on plant stuff, trying to get more seeds and whatnot, trying to complete our little clipboard of all of the different seeds that we can get from magical crops, and we've been working on that as well as we started working on getting the carrot seeds. And something I messed up with that is the soil actually needs to be the block, not that underneath. So we needed to use the lapis, the iron, and the gold as the actual soil to get the seeds. But as you can see, I got them all. We'll look at that in a minute. So I have been doing a lot of work between episodes, trying to get plenty of, well, plates. We're gonna get, I've been trying to work on getting a stack. I want to get a stack of this tier of plate. And so I've been making literally everything we need. I'm not using the automatic system because it's not the greatest of ways to do things. I'm finding out. It's okay, but there's no control over it. If that makes sense. It just kind of leaves things everywhere and you have to hope that it works. So I'm going to do it manually for now. I also don't really feel like making another electric compressor for down here, so yeah, I'm just going to do it manually. But we are going to try our hardest to get to the next planet today. And I'm hoping, so this is something I'm actually a little bit concerned about. I had to go get some more dash, by the way. I couldn't remember which planet it was on. I went to Venus for some reason. I thought it was there. But there is thermal padding. So tier 5 thermal padding, which is the top tier, does require compressed magnesium. So the question is, do we need that? We have tier 4. I wish there was, it told you. I don't think we die immediately. So hopefully that wouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. We'll kind of see what to expect. But anyways, the reason we're doing all of this is so that we can get into the extreme crafting and start working towards Project E. But the problem with that is we need draconic cores, and we're getting close. We're getting so close. So Magnalloy, not too bad, but blue gems, we need to go to Neptune. We're not quite there. Today is hopefully building the tier 6 rocket to go to Uranus. And yes, snicker. I laughed at that joke before when I was a kid too, but I'm going to try to pronounce it Uranus and not the other way. Because I believe that's the more appropriate way anymore. But anyways, we got to go there. So we're going to get the tier 6 rocket, and then the tier 7 rocket is on Uranus. So we're going to try to handle that today. But let's go ahead and start collecting some of the stuff. So if we head back to beta, to the carrots, let's see, we have the 18 carrot, the 6 carrot seeds. Let's turn our magnet back on. And we have the, wait, there's 2 8 carrots, 6, 18, and 8. Misspoke. So there is 3 of them. We're going to stick those in here. Now the carrots give you different abilities, potion effects depending on which ones you use. So that's kind of cool, but not something I really care too much about. So let's get rid of these blocks. And we also have, so let's clean this up. So we're going to take these guys, and we're going to spread these guys. So we have the osmonium seeds. So in order to spread that, we're just going to do this. And we'll take care of that in just a second. So let's get rid of the seeds and the other stuff. Let's see, we don't need any of this stuff right now. We're going to try to make more seeds and see what we can do. So let's see, we need watering can and crop sticks. So this should be pretty quick and easy. And once we get the osmonium seeds to spread, we'll have a set of those. I'll put one in the chest behind us so that we can use it for later. Actually, let's be smart about this. We're going to pick up the tin ore as well. Put that there. And the silver ore. And we're going to water the water so that we can hit all of them. So there is the silver. Okay, there they all are. So let's take one of each of these guys, and we're going to put them in here. So silverweed, petunia, and all that. So we got some nuggets from all that. That's fine. We can take these guys now and turn them into the magical crop seeds. So obviously, if we ever accidentally get rid of our last seed for something, that's not that big of a deal. We can kind of correct it. We're also going to work on trying to make this today. So there is the stack of tier 3s. We'll get those going to tier 4, and we'll come back in a minute. So let's go ahead and start working on some more of these seeds. So next is osmium. So we're going to need one of these. We're going to need these and these. So the osmium seeds, it's for nether osmium. Got to turn my magnet off. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. The osmium seeds and normal seeds. So that'll take a second, and then we'll have the osmium seeds. Let's grab this stuff as well. And I remember where the blizzes are now, so we can handle that one today as well. So there is osmium seeds. Next is silverweed, silver, one of those, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the osmium. And we'll get this set up here in a moment for whatever other seeds, the carrot seeds that we can handle. So a lot of this stuff is just literally going to be kind of working towards whatever we can find. So 10. Let's put that there. I guess let's just stand on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and we'll put that away as well as that. And this will make the, is this 10? So we have silver seeds, osmium seeds, and 10 seeds. So silver and 10 are done. Now blizz, we need just 2 more blizz rods for that seed. Let's see, let's put these in here. We're almost done with the gas seeds, which is really nice. In fact, they're 10, 10, 10, so I will probably break those later this episode. How is this doing? We're 26. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's grab our oxygen tank. And let's go to the moon. Now, whoops. Why do we need to go to the moon? Well, blizzes. Blizzes can be found on the moon. And... oh, hey, I have an 8 carat. So what's that? Saturation night vision. For 9 minutes? That's tempting. Alright. So let's go get some blizzes from the moon. Because that's where they spawn. That's where we've seen them before. And let's let the game load a little bit. So we're going to have to find some. And there's some. Let's turn our magnet on. And there we go. Is that enough blizz rods? We have 1. What'd that say? Save the world. Yeah.
And his name is...
Oh my gosh, that was a John Cena creeper. FYI. They do not like the blizzes, it would seem. So let's just kill everything. And collect all this stuff. Cool. So that's fine. Whatever. Let's turn off the dislocator charm. We can pop down here and head back home. So with that taken care of, we'll be able to make the bliss seeds. So we just need 4 of these. Let's throw the snowballs in there, moon rocks, all this stuff. 1 of those. And we'll throw the... Is Black Lotus full? Really? That's something I never... It is. Okay. I guess let's just grab a bunch of these and we'll throw them over here. I guess we can start voiding them. We have enough for most of the mana stuff we need. So can we get a void? Let's see. Upgrade. Sticks. And obsidian. If we ever want to upgrade it so that we don't so that we get more, we can do that. But for now, there we go. That'll be fine. Alright, so let's eat a toast sandwich. Let's get our stuff kind of situated. And let's make the Blizz Seeds. So the Blizz Seeds require 4 Blizz Rods, Minicio, whatever. And we'll take 1 of these. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Just throw this stuff on here. Does its thing. We'll put that there. And that'll be more seeds done. So we just kind of have to slowly get all of these seeds kind of taken care of. I'm going to let the gas seeds run for a while. If there's extra, we can turn them into more essence later. But there is the Blizz. So we are actually doing pretty good on seed production. So we just need to get them 10-10-10, and then I need to set up the farm in the last millennium, and we'll get to that point at some point. So there's 64 of those, tier 4s. Let's make the tier 5s, and then we can start looking at actually making what we need. So I have extra stuff in here just because. So we're going to need 37 tier 6s. In order to make the rocket. So let's go ahead and get that set up. And then once we have 37 of those, we can finish it. And I'm not going to upgrade the rest of them. I'm actually going to wait on that. But in the meantime, let's see what kind of carrots we can get. So we need coal. Alright, so 4K requires coal block and some other stuff, so we can handle that. So coal block, easy enough. Let's see, we have the 6, we have the 8. The 12 carat requires redstone, which I believe we have. So let's get a redstone ore and redstone block. I know I said those opposite. 20 carat requires emerald. So I don't know that we can do that. But let's go ahead and break that. Break those. We can start using our magnet again. Let's go ahead and put redstone dendron there. Redstone there. Coal here. Break those. Put the seeds away for right now. And we'll look at making the emerald, which we have, and diamond. Okay, so we have everything we need. So we're just going to need a diamond block as well as an emerald block, and then the corresponding stuff. But here is the black flower. And then we need redstone dendron, which is right there. Cool. So we have everything. So that goes there. That goes there. Let's break that. that, and that. And that. The gold. Alright, so we just need a couple more blocks of different things. So let's put all of this stuff away for right now. We're going to need a block of diamond and an emerald block. So diamond ore, we have that. And then we'll need the emerald ore as well as a block, which... do we actually have to cast that out? I guess we do. Okay. Let's see. Uses. So the compressor can do that, but we don't have access to that quite yet. Do we need to melt it down into liquid emerald? So, yeah. That's the only way to get emerald blocks. Okay. Well then. So we can go ahead and plant that there. This guy needs podzol. So we'll need to break this. And I know I have some podzol somewhere. So let's try to find some. There we go. And we'll get the rest of the stuff set up. So, mystical black flower. And then we're going to set up the last two for this guy. So, diamond block, diamond ore. And then we'll get that. And I think we need to have a block there. Matic it. Emerald. Crop sticks. And plant it. Perfect. So the rest of the stuff I'm not going to worry about right now. And just go ahead and pick all of it up. And I'm going to clean up my inventory just a little bit. I'm starting to have a little bit of issue with that, but is the emeralds block of emerald. Cool. So I will finish this guy up off camera, getting those 4 seeds. That's all we need left. Perfect. Let's go ahead and dump a lot of this stuff in here. All right. And we should have our stuff by now. So we have those. We need 37 heavy-duty plates. I actually counted. And we're going to need a couple other just miscellaneous plates. So let's start making stuff. We're going to need a redstone torch. That's easy enough. So redstone and a stick. So there's redstone torch. That is for the nose cone. We are going to need an oxygen vent, which requires steel and tin. I was trying to get... let's just put all the plates in here for now. We have a little bit of steel and tin. Okay. So we're going to get some tin. Let's get like 2 stacks of it. And just go ahead and start working on that. And we have the heavy duty plates. So we can make the nose cone immediately. And there that is, tier 6 nose cone. Then we're going to need these fins. Which, how many fins are we going to need? We're going to need 4. So something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need to get more of this stuff. And actually, that should be enough. We have some compressed tin. Let's just actually grab all of this stuff, and I will deal with it later. So, compressed tin, compressed steel makes the oxygen vent, and see, we're gonna need a button. So let's get the button, the flint and steel, and then the tin canister, and there is the engine. So we just need a little bit more of the tier 6 stuff, and we'll be good. Now one last thing that we're going to need to grab. So there's all of that. And I think the last thing we need is the boosters, which requires 2 more oxygen vents. Alright, so we'll need plenty more tin. That should actually be enough for now. And so 1, 2. So what else does the booster need? We need lime wool. So we have some wool. I'm sure we can get lime. So I guess let's just make some more wool. And we need lime dye with wool. Actually, let's make a bunch more wool, and you guys will see why in a moment. But let's make a stack, and then we're just going to take a single piece of lime dye and convert all of this. There we go. So we just need 2 pieces of that. 2 oxygen vents. Why do I have a third? Did I accidentally make another oxygen vent? That's not that big of a deal. Let's see. We're going to need compressed magnesium, 2 of these, and then 2 canisters of fuel. So there's 1 booster, 2 boosters. And we can go ahead and fill up these canisters because why not? And that's pretty much it. So let's put this in here. Now we're not ready to leave quite yet. We're gonna need tier 2. Yes. Tier 2 rocket stuff. Launch pads. There is the rest of this stuff. So tier 6 rocket. Put all that stuff there. Boosters, engine, fins, and nose cone. And there is the tier 6 rocket. So that should be a quest in Iota, and it certainly is. Let's take a reward bag, and now we need to go get the tier 7 rocket. So lots of things to do. First of all, let's go ahead and 2, 3, place down our launch pad. Cool. This guy, let's give him a little bit more fuel. There is the tier 6 rocket. We'll load it up with fuel. And we need to do a little bit more before we're ready to leave. So first things first, let's put all the plates in here. All plates are going to go in there. And we're going to keep an empty canister on us. Chance cube can go away. Reward bag, we got an... Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Alright, so we need a couple things. We can get rid of all of that. Let's just get rid of all of this, because we will kind of deal with it as we go. So, first thing we need is a dislocation Charm of Dislocation. So unfortunately with these, we can't make the enhanced charm until we get a Wyvern core, which is not difficult except for it requires the blue gems because of the Draconic cores. So we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna need 2 of these guys. So 1, 2 of those. 1, 2 of these. First guy is shift right click, and then we need 2 dislocator pedestals, which means we're going to need 1, 2. So 1 and 2. We'll put this guy right here, and we're also going to want a Dink Null. Not a Dink Null, that is different mod. That's a later mod. It's just a Dev Null. That's what they're called. So I say Dink Null, that is a later version of... Wait, is it Cobblestone? Oh, it's Cobblestone. Okay, yeah, so Dev Null. Let's go ahead, put these in here. And we need to clean up our inventory. Let's grab another chest. A diamond chest. This is storage of all items we don't want to lose. We want to keep this guy. Our magnet. Don't want that in there. And we'll replace our torches. Alright, so we should be pretty much ready to go. We have everything I think we need. So, we're going to want cobblestone on the bar, like, immediately. And let's hop in. Check our inventory. It is only 60%. 60% full of fuel. So let's get some more fuel. And we'll actually keep these canisters so that we can get all the fuel back when we are done. So let's put those in here as well. And something I've been doing with Galacticraft, and I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but basically a long time ago, not that long ago, but long enough, Galacticraft, the Extra Planets mod for Galacticraft, used the same coordinates for every single dungeon. It was just a matter of basically you go to the next dimension and the generation of the dungeons were the exact same. That is no longer the case. Alright, we are ready to launch. Let's go ahead and do this. That is no longer the case as far as I'm aware. And so that's why we've been having trouble finding all of the dungeons and the different planets. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to set a spawn once we get there. But time to go to Uranus. I don't remember if Uranus is a bad place or not. But let's just rocket into space. This is a pretty cool looking rocket, I'll be honest. It looks really neat. And they're going to continue getting bigger and badder as we go. So we are almost to quote-unquote space. There we go. Now, something I want to see. The asteroids. I don't know that we can go there. But anyways, it's time to go to Tier 6. There is a lot of stuff, by the way. So let's go to Uranus. And as soon as we load into the land, I'm going to hit escape just so it can give my computer time to load. F5, F5. We're going to try to catch this, so we got to go quickly. Oh, we missed it. It is right here. Okay, well, we'll get that here in a second. So this place is nothing but packed ice. Let's build a nice little area. I will say it looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, and we want it to be fairly large. And then we will get to kind of everything we need to with, well, gravity is kind of low. Alright, let's get a bunch more cobblestone. And I want to hit F7 so we can see where darkness is. Hopefully this shouldn't melt packed ice, because it is packed ice, not just normal ice. I want to light up the area just a little bit, just so we don't have things spawning on us like constantly. Alright, so let's kind of work quickly, and we'll get what we need done here. So we'll find the dungeon. I'll find the dungeon between episodes, and we'll take care of that next time. But for right now, I just want to kind of get established on this planet, make our little temporary base, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, not much to say. Just gotta get established. Let's put the entrance right here. And we'll fly up to deal with everything momentarily. So, corners. I guess the center-ish. Let's go ahead and bind this. Dislocation pedestal right there. Charm of dislocation there. This is still where we're at. Perfect. Let's just finish this up. We'll go back, grab some gravel so that we can get our parachests. And yeah, that's about it. So I want to see, so this is dense ice. That's kind of cool. We can get rid of F7. This is something that half formed. It's like an igloo. Let's break it. There is a bed. It is literally an igloo. There's a bed and a chest. The chest is empty. That's a bummer. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Let's go ahead, and so that we have ways to get back, go back home, and then we will put this guy on the pedestal. And before we do anything else, let's grab 2 stacks of gravel. And let's head back. So, we're going to get the chest back so we can get a rocket and all that kind of fun stuff. Not that having the rocket really does anything for us, it's just kind of a collector thing. I like collecting it. Anyways, let's do this. And should probably also handle this one. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's where it's at, directly beneath there. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, that's the idea. So hopefully it's right here. What is that? Frozen water. I kind of want to see if it hurts, but I also don't want to lose our stuff. All right, so was I right? Aha, I was. All right. Anyways, let's grab all of these. We're gonna grab this. We can put most of this stuff back. Grab all the fuel we can. Our rocket and all that fun stuff. And we'll put all that stuff back. Alright, perfect. So now it is night. What is going to spawn here? I have a feeling things like... let's see, we're obviously going to have zombies. I want to kind of go away from here. And let's actually fly straight up for a second. I want to type in... and see what all we have. So crystal stone, as well as white gems. Now, crystal ingots compress to crystal. We're gonna need those. Tier 7 is... Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be a pain. We're gonna need a lot of crystal, but what is this white gem stuff used for? So we can get white gems. And that's used for white gem wafers, which we will need later for the catalyst core. So we will need white gems as well. So we need to dig for both things. This is really pretty. I like the snowy biomes, mostly because you get a nice mixture of the blues and whites, which go really well together. It just looks really pretty. So what we're going to do is wish that it was day. So we're going to come right over here. We're going to dig down. So this is Uranus surface stone. Okay. Now let's take the dev null. We're going to do that. And then we're going to vein mine. So not much to be seen yet. We're too hungry. But we need to just find... It almost looks like the stone looks like ice. And here is our first crystal stone. And what is more crystal stone? Okay, that's fine. We need crystal stone. We also need white gems. So we're going to keep going down until we find both. And then we don't need to really find much of either. We don't really need to dig out much of either. I say as I'm doing exactly that. Because we have a digital miner. And we're going to use that. I'm going to bring that over. And we'll get whatever ores we can. So that is bedrock. And there's white gem ore. So, and some crystal. Cool. So white gem seems to be pretty rare. Likes to be, probably likes to be like low Y levels. But let's head back to our base and honestly call the episode. So the plan is this. We're going to go back. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera, dealing with different things. But specifically, I'm going to plug in my digital miner, and I'm going to say, hey, I've got some new item filters. I'm going to do this right now because why not? White gem, item stack, crystal stone, and then I'm going to break it. So I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to throw this stuff in here. And I am going to do a little bit of work on the overworld over here. And then I'm going to head back to Uranus, try to find the dungeon, and we will go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!